What's up, besties? Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me on the Almost Daily. Excuse me, pardon me. We're going to ring the sound bowl, call in spirit, get some sage up in here. We'll smudge the heck out of this space, and we will see what messages want to come in for you. I hope you're having a fantastic day, evening, whenever it is you are tuning into this timeless message. And it is my intention that you hear something that you need to know. So let's figure out what that might be. Here we go. Watch your ears. Okay. Here we go. I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, spirit. Okay. Oh, what's going on? I have something in my eye all of a sudden. Hold on one second, y'all. Oh, okay. Hopefully that's good. Anyways, let's see. What is the situation? You know, when I was ringing the sound bowl, I did hear something. I heard lies, lies, lies. So I don't know why I heard the lies. We do have the Chariot coming up. You could be Cancer, you could be dealing with a Cancer, you could have Cancer in your chart, or you have just been honestly moving forward, staying in your own lane. Things are starting to move really fast for you right now, so let's get some more energy and see what's up. I feel like at one point in time you may have felt a little bit stuck or pulled into a couple different directions, not really knowing where you were headed. I have no context yet, so let me just see. Can I get some context here? Yeah. Oh, wow. This is personal. Like, this is for you. Yeah, for you and your dreams, okay? Your ideal in life and love, and what brings you happiness, what brings you joy. So this is what this reading is so far about. It's about breaking free from patterns, doing the things that we know that aren't good for us. I'll tell you that because we do have the devil in the reverse, which is actually a really good thing. So what I see here is folks in our beautiful tribe who are elevating, who are healing, who are looking at themselves in the mirror and really taking an honest look in the mirror and, you know, making adjustments. We're not doing the things that aren't serving us anymore. We're trying to heal. We're trying to tap into our strength, okay? Because we have usually, and I mean, you'll see this if you're a reader, you will see this combination come out quite a bit. And I talk about it a lot because it's the devil and strength are so interconnected. It takes strength of will. It takes kindness and compassion towards the self. It takes like a gentle strength to be kind enough to yourself, to forgive yourself for, you know, doing the same things over and over again, or obsessing over something or someone, or, you know, you're breaking patterns, right? You're breaking patterns and you're finally moving forward. You may have felt like you have been stuck in a karmic cycle or a karmic loop where it was like always dealing with the same type of individual, or always, you know, going around circles, feeling like, you know, am I ever going to have a different experience? Okay, so there's something here that you were meant to learn, and I see that you have done that now. Okay, so there's no more repeating of lessons, and sometimes, you know, this is what will happen. Our growth is a non-linear process. We do take detours. We have these experiences that make us who we are. They build our character and all these things, give us strength. And I feel like whoever I'm speaking to right here, you have overcome some huge, I don't want to just say challenges, because I want to say patterns. You've learned some karmic lessons. You've broken free, okay? Where you're now seeing yourself in a position of being able to finally move forward and have a different experience. But it is because of the work that you have been doing on the self, okay? So congratulations. It's like, it's funny because the last reading that I did was, I said something like, congratulations, you've, you know, exited the matrix. And that's kind of like the feeling again that I'm getting here, is that like you again, there would have been some frustrations where you're like, okay, why is this always happening? Or why am I always getting the same results here? What do I need to know? What do I need to learn so that this never happens again? And some of you, this could be any area of your life. It could be within your career or your finances, with goals, whatever. It could be in your love life. Why do I keep dating the same person? Why do I keep attracting the same situations in my life, right? So there's something here that you have learned and you have overcome. And I feel like you have also gone back to the drawing board here and redesigned what your future looks like. So you have done some serious introspection and work on the self to reevaluate, what it is that truly makes you happy, right? I do feel like some of you, we have some hard-hitting energy here. We have the moon followed by the high priestess as well coming up, and the 5 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Look, also the 4 of Cups. I just got to be real. 2 of Wands. What I see here, and the Empress and the Emperor. Okay. Okay, we've got our reading. Let me just put this all on the table here. So what I see is like someone's coming, kind of waking up and being like, you know what? When I don't follow my intuition, when I don't do what I know that I should be doing, I get terrible results, right? It seems so simple, but it's actually a very difficult thing to face within the self. Like, you have to be able to be willing to recognize your own flaws and your own patterns, right? So I do see someone here who has done that, who's been diving really deep and doing a lot of really valuable shadow work. And it was a conscious decision that you made to heal and to grow and to really come into a very balanced space within the self. I see the masculine and feminine energies here, and I'm not making this a twin flame reading because I don't feel like this is what it is. Just because we have the Emperor and Empress, you have really grown into the self. You've become ultimately the one in charge of your own destiny here with the Wheel of Fortune. Honestly, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards on the table, and we've got 7 of them, 8 of them, 8 of them. 8 out of 10 major arcana. You know what this tells me? It is a very important time in your life. You have absolutely done some very deep inner work. You have released some karmic cycles. You've graduated. You're done. You're on to the next, okay? You're on to the next. You have leveled up. And Spirit is, I feel like Spirit is giving you some type of gift. You're about to receive some type of reward, award for the hard work that you've put on yourself, because you are moving fast very quickly, okay? Now, what I mean by that, okay, so I said that you went back to the drawing board and had to like reprogram or redesign. I said redesign, right? Yeah, that was specific for a reason. To redesign your future, okay? So you're getting in touch with now what truly brings happiness into you. It has nothing to do with anyone else. This is not a reading about someone else. This reading is about you. And you are extremely powerful, okay? I feel like you were tired of feeling like you were on the outside looking into perhaps your own life, or not having control in your own life. Now, what I mean by control is, you felt like you didn't have any power. It was a mindset shift that I'm seeing here. It's a mindset shift because you felt almost victim to circumstance, okay? And you have taken your power back. This is what I'm seeing. So you could have been in an energy like, why? Questioning, why does it always happen to me? Why does it always happen like this? And you finally, again, no shade to the self. It takes the time that it takes for us to get to this point. And we have to have, kindness and compassion towards ourselves. That's what the strength energy tells me. We're being nice to ourselves. We're not beating ourselves up for how long it's taken us to get to this point, because that's irrelevant. You are here now. You've been here in this energy. You've broken out of the illusion, okay, of the things that, I feel like some of you were chasing after things that weren't meant for you. And I've been guilty of that too. So I'm right here alongside with you. I can see it. I can read it because I've been there, right? So I've had experiences like this as well. And it continues to happen. It's something that you're going to continuously grow in life. Anyway, back to it. I do see that you've redesigned what it is that you feel is going to bring in happiness and joy and bliss. So you've reevaluated your goals, and you've taken the power back. So you've shifted mindset. That's what we were talking about. You shifted your mindset from this is all happening to me. Why does this always happen to me? To what can I do to change this? Or how can I shift this reality for myself? Okay. What can I do? Right. So instead of feeling powerless for your life circumstances, you have started to take responsibility and started to look at your life very honestly, okay, very honestly, and started to pay attention to your thoughts and started to pay attention to your emotions. And I feel like you're somebody who does actually like to be in control. I mean, who doesn't like to be in control of their own life? And so I feel like there was a lot of times, and again, no shade, there was a lot of times where you almost gave away your power to other people, saying, okay, well, this person isn't texting me, or this person isn't available for me, or this isn't working out at my job because this person, blah, blah, blah. Like it was always because of something else, and you gave your power to that thing. You allowed that person or that place or that circumstances to dictate how it is that you feel about yourself and your life and your circumstances. So this is what I see. It's major growth. You have taken the responsibility and taken the power back to manage your own thoughts, to manage your own emotions, to manage your own goals. You're not letting others dictate how it is that you feel. Now, that doesn't mean that, you're not affected by anyone else. It just means that you don't internalize other people's actions, okay? Because most of the time when we're dealing with people, we're dealing with projections, okay? It's true. We're dealing with projections most of the time, or people's own sadness, their envy, their insecurities, okay? Their fears, okay? Their fears as well. When people, I don't know why I'm getting into this. I feel like you were around a lot of people who, I'm getting people who are scared, almost afraid of you, afraid of your abilities. I don't know why that's coming up, because I don't feel like that's even... Anyways, it's coming up for a reason. So I do feel like you were around people who perhaps really brought you down in a way, really brought you down, because they were afraid of you, afraid of your power, afraid of your abilities, because maybe you always did something a little bit differently here. I don't know why this is coming up. I need to shuffle some cards, because this is like going off in another direction. Hold on one second. There's a reason. There's a reason here. Spirit is bringing this up. Talking about projections and talking about other people in your life, talking about the people you were dealing with. I feel like you internalized their vision of you. But again, you're not doing that anymore. You're not doing that anymore. This was part of a learning experience, a growth, a karmic lesson for you here. The Hierophant. Yeah. Okay. You are destined to be some type of influencer with the Hierophant. You are a leader. You are a spiritual leader. You're a strong leader. You're a leader. You're meant to be a leader in your community. And so this was really important for your growth, for you to realize and understand that people outside of you don't have control over your emotions. I don't know. There's something here about controlling your emotions, okay? And not letting others and their opinions kind of like stick. You are going to be dealing with people like this a lot. I'm going to tell you that, because you're going to be dealing with people who are sad, people who are angry, people who are envious, people who are afraid of what it is that you have to tell them, what it is your message is, what it is you're here to do. I do see that you are a very powerful individual here who, again, you have graduated, you've leveled up. Like this is something that you were supposed to do. This is part of your destiny. So you have released a karmic cycle of basically allowing other people to have, the lesson here was engaging with other people and allowing them to dictate your mental state, your emotional state. You've really taken the power back in your own life. Okay. You've taken the power back. So I hope y'all are following. I hope this is making sense here for you, because I see that you have really... I can't explain how much you've leveled up and how freaking proud of you I am, because This was something that was recurring for you in this life, maybe even in a past life where you were maybe tying your own worth and value to the opinions of people on the outside of your life instead of knowing who you are, feeling good with who you are, where you're going, things of that nature. Like, you've really leveled up. So you have gone back to the drawing board. You have redesigned what it is that you've shifted mindset. You redesigned what it is that you plan on doing for the future, and you have thrown away that sense of not being good enough, or that sense of being incapable of becoming something more, becoming like, I feel like you're ready to come out with something really big. You've got a message here within the self, and I feel like people need to hear it. Spirits and your guides, angels, ancestors, you are being pushed to deliver this message, or to deliver your experience, or to speak. Specifically, you are supposed to be speaking. You're supposed to be an influencer. You're supposed to be, now what I mean by that with the Hierophant influencer, you're somebody who has wisdom and experience. You're somebody who can help guide. You may be not so much an influencer. You think about what that word really means. It doesn't mean that you're out here like on socials influencing for products. It's not about that. It's about people respect your opinion. They come to you for advice. You're a teacher. You're a teacher, okay? Now, it doesn't matter what area this is. It could be freaking, I don't know. I don't even have any examples. I don't know why I just heard race car driving. Does anyone freaking teach how to drive cars really fast? I don't know. That is so weird. Okay. Not that it's weird, but it's just random. It's just random. Race car driving. It could be anything. That's what I mean. Like, you have knowledge to bring to the table. You may be looking into designing a course or something like that. But again, you're on this verge of coming out with something big. And it's big for you. It's big for you, right? And it's like you've unlocked your own potential. Like, this is a very direct message. You have learned a karmic lesson, and now you're about to shift realities, like in this sense of timeline shifting. You shifted your I keep getting stuck on this. It's mentality. You've shifted your mentality. You've shifted your beliefs, your belief systems. And it's like, I'm tired of just being like an NPC, like non-playable character, into like, I am going to own my role. I'm going to be the main character in my own movie. I'm not playing a part in this person's movie. I'm not over here as an NPC in this person's movie. Like, no, I'm the main character. This is my world. This is my life. You've become the captain of your own soul, right? You're no longer stuck. You know where you're going. If you feel still like, Alishia, I still actually don't know what I want to do or where I'm supposed to go, trust me, you will get the insight and guidance once you do take that power and control back, because you are highly connected spiritually. You will get those messages. You will get those insights. I really want to pull from the King of Cups. Okay, hold on one second. I really want to pull from this deck called the Life Purpose Oracle, just because, I feel like it's relevant here. Oh, and look at that. Look at the bottom of the deck. It says teaching. I just picked it up, right? I just picked it up from my pile. It says teaching. So you are meant to be some type of teacher, or you are just really stepping into that role and becoming comfortable with putting yourself out there. Again, you've redesigned your future, and it's looking really good. It's looking really good. I haven't gotten into the blessings yet or what's to come, but I do want to get some ideas of what you may be working on or what's up. We have artist. Some of you are about to blow up in your art, okay? Whatever it is that you create. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial for your career and every other area of your life. So it's something creative that makes your soul happy. Again, I just feel like you're no longer a victim of circumstance. Like, you don't look at life that way anymore. I feel like you've done something, like you shifted your mentality, instead of being like, oh, I have to go to work today, or I have to do this, I have to do that, to where like things are happening to you, to being like, you know what, I'm lucky that I can do this. I'm feeling very blessed that I'm, alive and well, and I'm doing this. I'm doing something that I love. Like, that's what I mean by you've shifted your mentality completely about the way you view your life. So when that kind of internal shift happens within you, and you take that power back, you take that control back, you actually are going to be experiencing the internal shift in the external world, right? So you're going to start to see your life showing up differently. You're going to start to see your plans coming into fruition. You're going to start to see things shift around you, okay? And again, I mean, you are still going to have to deal with people who are sad and projecting their sadness towards you, angry, afraid of what it is that you're bringing out to light, because they don't understand what's going on, okay? You're also going to be dealing with people who are envious of you. So this, excuse me, this shift, I don't know why I'm so scratchy in my throat right now, but this shift, this karmic lesson that you have learned to release other people's judgments and release other people's thoughts and release the effect of other people on your own mental and emotional and spiritual state of being. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on. You have regained so much power, okay? You're still going to have to deal with these types of people. This lesson was very important for your growth, and you had to master that before you could start actually aligning with the big mission type style thing that you're here to do. Because look at what I just shuffled to. Spiritual teacher. Spiritual teacher, that's you. You're here to heal with your classes, your seminars, okay? Your sessions, your words, your experiences, right? It doesn't mean that you're, and you can take that in whatever sense that means for you, okay? Whatever sense. You are bringing a certain level of consciousness into the work that you do, okay? And it is beneficial no matter what that work is, right? You can be a car salesman, but you could be acting out of, a very conscious space of, enlightenment and joy and spirituality. And, I don't know why I'm getting a lot of car stuff lately in the last readings. And I don't know, I mentioned it in the last reading. I really don't know much about cars. Okay. So I don't know where this is coming from. And that's fine. It is what it is. A lot of car references lately. Let's pull out some more here. We have leadership. Absolutely. Absolutely take charge of the situation. You've taken charge of your life, okay? And you are extremely powerful here. We also have body work, okay? So this is also for some of you, just as confirmation, or maybe, like I said, some ideas that some inspiration might hit for you, right? Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, exercise training, yoga, tattoo artist, whatever that might be, working with people's bodies, okay? Personal trainers, like I said, it can be any area, but you're bringing, there's a level of consciousness like that is going to come through that you are tapping into because you've leveled up and you've learned some spiritual lessons here. You've gotten yourself out of a karmic cycle and you're about to flip and take off. Okay. This is all like, it's all connected. You're about to freaking blow up in whatever area of life this is. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, you're bringing in a certain vibration into the work that you do that is literally accelerating your next chapter, your next phase, okay? So things are going to be happening very quickly here. And right off the bat, we did see that with the chariot energy, which is funny because a chariot's a flipping car. Technically, you know what I mean? It's a vehicle. So I'm just getting fast car energy, and this is fast car energy off to the races. I don't know. It's going to happen very quickly for you now that you have released this karmic cycle in your life. Now, it's a general reading. It can be whatever that means for you. Okay. You'll know what it is, right? If this is your reading. We have support. Your life purpose fully supports you. Okay. But yeah, that's the thing is you're still going to be dealing with these types of people. So this recognition that when you're dealing with others, they're mostly projecting those things upon you, and you've created some boundaries, you've created some protection for yourself. You're not internalizing, you're not saying this is a me issue, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy. You're realizing that it's it's a them issue, okay? It's all projection. Again, because what you're doing could be different. So people get afraid of things that they don't know and they react. They'll go, oh, why are you doing that? Oh, this isn't cool, whatever. Like, you know, people have adverse reactions and get triggered when they're afraid of something they don't know. They get triggered because they're sad and they wish that they could be doing something like that. That's envy as well. They're sad that things aren't working out for them in their life. You know, there's no more for you. There's no more comparing yourself to another's journey. And there's so much kindness and compassion to your own self and your own journey. And, you know, you've got something really big here to share with the world. And I see that, like I said, now that you have mastered this karmic cycle, you've gotten yourself off of a merry-go-round, off of a loop. You are accelerating. Your growth is accelerating. And we have career change sitting here at the bottom of the deck, okay? And builder too. So I'm going to you're embarking upon a career that brings you joy and abundance that you deserve and desire. Like I said, you've been redesigning your path and you will accelerate on this path, okay? Because this is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're meant to do. It feels like there is a purpose to what it is that you are inspired to offer to the world, okay? Very beautiful energy. We have builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment, okay? So this is beautiful. I'm reading for somebody here who has shifted, who has really tapped into that strength and courage. And it takes a lot of bravery to look at the self and to be honest with the self and to be authentic and to show up for the self and to break out of illusions and karmic cycles and step into your power and really just be sure of yourself. This is somebody who's like, you know, you've just completely shifted. Like if you were to look at yourself, maybe, excuse me, I don't know why there's something going on with my throat right now. Maybe like 5 years ago, you'd be like, holy crap, I've come a long way, right? I've come a long way. You almost wouldn't recognize yourself like from now, from here, and from to then, right? Pardon me, y'all. There is like this insane tickle going on in my throat right now. I don't feel sick. It's just something. Maybe some of you are having trouble, or not trouble. I don't want to say trouble. Maybe some of you aren't used to putting yourself out there or being in the spotlight. Are some of you afraid you're going to choke? No, you're not. And look, you can even be like me. You can choke on camera and it'll be okay. It'll be okay. People are, you know, it'll be okay. You're going to do just fine. All right. So I'm just going to take some goddess guidance on this and wrap up this reading for you. I'm here for it. I'm going to give you an affirmation as well, okay? Because I just feel like you're doing really awesome and somebody should tell you how great you're doing. So I'm glad it's me. You're doing great. We have purification. Okay. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind, okay? Definitely. And circumstances and energy, right? And energy. We also have bright future, which is stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine, which is something I literally just said. Stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine. You know, you're no longer on that. Like, you've also changed your expectations here where you don't expect the worst to happen. Like, again, you're no longer a victim of circumstances or other people's opinions, you know? You really have regained your power and it's flippin' awesome. I'm here for it. We have prosperity. So you are headed towards an era of abundance. Like I said, this is an accelerated fast track. Gonna get you there. You're ahead of the race. You won the race. You've won. Okay, this is an energy of you won. Congratulations. You're no longer on that same karmic loop that you were on for a long time. So you've graduated. You've evolved, right? Prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving it. This is going to happen so fast for you. I feel like you won't even heads are going to spin. But don't forget, like, I mean, not as like a naysaying warning or anything like that, but like you still will have to deal with these people, but you have learned how to recognize other people's projections. You no longer take them in, but you will still have to deal with them because you're in a position of leadership. You're a teacher. You're going to get hit with people's projections all the time. Even me as a reader, out here. I know that when I say certain things, I'm gonna trigger some people, but you know, it is part of it. I don't take it personally. You can yell in the comments. It's fine. It's a safe space, whatever. I'll take a thumbs down. It does not bother me. I understand that this is part of the gig. There's going to be people who don't like what you say. There's going to be people who it scares them, right? It scares them, or, you know, it makes them feel whatever you're doing, your success may, you know, you'll maybe get people who are jealous, who feel like they can't, or they haven't, or they don't have what you have. And, you know, I feel like you are here to support and guide and share your story and to help others. And, you know, just understand that this kind of stuff is going to come at you, and it's not anything that you need to internalize. It really isn't. Okay. So I don't know why specifically I just got, if you were about to put yourself out there and the thing that's stopping you is people's shitty negative comments, this is, you know, this is the thing. That's the lesson for you to work on, okay? Because I know that does stop a lot of people. And when I first started putting myself out there on YouTube, mind you, this was like way back, like maybe 2007, 2008, I was making videos that were like against the seal hunt in Canada because I found out about it and I was like, oh, fuck that shit. So I started like speaking out on it. And, you know, I would get all these hateful comments from people, whatever, just trolls and whatever, you know, you get so much hate. And some of it was personal and some of it was like, whoa. Like you really, at first I took it in. It made me feel really sad, made me feel bad about myself. Like, you know, but you have to, there comes a point where you are like, you know what, F this. I have to continue the work that I'm doing. This kind of stuff is going to happen, you know, especially if you're talking about a hot topic or something that is controversial. You have to grow a thick skin. And this is all part of this lesson that you have already learned. So I don't know why I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who understands logically, because this can happen too to a lot of us. We understand what it is, but we have to put it into practice. And we have to, you know, grow that thicker skin, like, you know, and we have to check in with ourselves, and it takes practice. But yeah, I mean, eventually you just come to a point where everything just rolls off you. It doesn't even hit. It doesn't even hit, right? So there's something for someone like that. Don't let that stop you. Don't let trolls stop you. Don't let haters stop you. You know, haters make you famous. There's a mindset shift that goes along with that as well. And especially just realizing that these people really, you know, they're projecting. That's it. I'm just going to say they're projecting their own issues upon you. Okay. Yeah. So I trust my inner wisdom. This is your affirmation. I trust my inner wisdom. I want y'all to type that in the comments. Okay. Let others know that you trust your own inner wisdom. Let yourself know, okay? Let yourself know and lock it in. I trust my inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance, not what other people have to say, okay? My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. You're safe from the haters. Anyone drinking that haterade? I don't know why this is coming up like that, but I would honestly just go for it. Just go for it, right? Just go for it. You're dealing with people. Okay, I don't know why this keeps coming up, but I'm going to stop the reading in a moment because I've said it all before, but you're just dealing with others who are very unsatisfied and unhappy in their world. And if you can do anything, you know, if you feel like you want to help, do anything to help, delivering a message that feels right, a message of love and connectivity. And, you know, I don't know. I just feel like offering those messages that are within you, it can really help, but you are going to trigger some people. So just know it's a them issue. It's not a you thing. Okay. It's not a you thing. Anyways, I'm sending you lots of love. I'm proud of you. I'm going to end the reading here, and maybe I'll come back for a love reading because I know y'all love the love readings as well. Okay. For all you who are here for that. But yes, you're awesome. And I hope you have an amazing day. Take care. Bye.